Hi, you're welcome to Hidden Remedies. My name is Henry Kelvin. When we say someone is having high blood pressure, it simply means that the person's heart is pumping blood with high pressure, making blood flow through the vessels under high pressure. Now, there are so many factors that can lead to this condition. One, it could be that your blood vessels through which the blood flows are narrowed too much such that only a small amount of blood is able to flow to your tissues. To overcome this, the heart must force itself to pump the blood with higher pressure so that blood can be delivered to all parts of the body well. But by doing this, you're putting a lot of pressure on the heart. Two, it can also be that someone has blocked blood vessels, something like cholesterol, which narrows the vessels. And as a result, the heart must force the blood through these vessels, and that also puts pressure on the heart. There are other causes too, but for now, let's keep this one. In this video, I'm coming to show you some natural drinks that can help you reduce your blood pressure naturally at home. These drinks are easily prepared and inexpensive too. I promise you, this video is a game changer. Please just give these drinks a try. And also, it will be better if you get a pen and paper or anywhere you can write down this information. You have to take note of the ingredients, how it's prepared for optimum benefits, when to time them, and even how to take them. Let's start with drink number 1. Drink number 1 is beetroot juice. Beetroot is one of the most powerful natural drinks that can lower your blood pressure faster than some medications. This is because beetroot is very rich in nitrates, and when you drink it, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a special compound that helps to relax your blood vessels and allow blood to flow freely without putting too much pressure on the heart. Research shows that drinking beetroot juice can lower blood pressure within 3 to 6 hours. Now let's see how to prepare it. What you need is 1 beetroot, 1 apple, and half lemon. First, peel the beetroot and cut it into small pieces. Cut the apple into pieces and squeeze the lemon juice into it. Blend everything together with a little water until smooth, then sieve it. Your beetroot juice is ready. You have to take 1 glass of this juice every morning on an empty stomach, at least 30 minutes before breakfast, and watch how your blood pressure will start to drop naturally. If you're enjoying the video so far, please help me by liking and subscribing to my channel. For more hidden remedies, let's proceed. Drink number 2 is hibiscus tea. This is one of the best natural remedies to lower blood pressure without any side effects. Hibiscus flower is very rich in antioxidants and natural diuretics that help to remove excess salt and water from the body, one of the hidden causes of high blood pressure. Hibiscus tea also helps to relax the blood vessels and make blood flow freely without putting pressure on the heart. Studies have shown that drinking hibiscus tea for just 6 weeks can lower blood pressure naturally. To prepare this tea, get about 1 tablespoon of dried hibiscus petals or fresh hibiscus flowers. Boil 1 cup of water and pour it over the hibiscus petals. Cover it and allow it to steep for 5 to 10 minutes, then strain it and drink. You can add honey or lemon juice to taste. You have to drink 1 cup of hibiscus tea in the morning on an empty stomach and 1 cup before going to bed at night, and you will start seeing results within a few days. Drink number 3 is stinging nettle tea. Stinging nettle is one of the oldest and most powerful herbs used to lower blood pressure naturally at home without any side effects. This herb works into special ways to reduce blood pressure. First, it is very rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium, 3 important minerals that help to relax the blood vessels and improve blood circulation. When your blood vessels are relaxed, blood can flow freely without putting too much pressure on the heart. Second, stinging nettle works as a natural diuretic, meaning it helps to flush out excess salt and water from the body through urine. Too much salt in the body is one of the hidden reasons why many people have high blood pressure without knowing. By removing excess salt from the body, stinging nettle helps to balance blood pressure naturally. Stinging nettle also contains powerful antioxidants that protect the heart from damage caused by high blood pressure. To prepare this tea, get about 1 tablespoon of dried stinging nettle leaves or a handful of fresh stinging nettle leaves. Boil 1 cup of water and pour it over the leaves. Cover it and allow it to steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain it and drink. You can add honey or lemon juice to taste. For best results, drink 1 cup in the morning on an empty stomach and 1 cup before bedtime for at least 2 weeks, and you will start seeing how your blood pressure will naturally come down without any side effects. Drink number 4 is green tea. Green tea is one of the best natural drinks that can lower blood pressure without any side effects, and what makes it special is that it works in multiple ways to control blood pressure naturally. Green tea is very rich in catechins, powerful antioxidants that help to relax blood vessels, improve blood circulation, and reduce cholesterol buildup in the arteries. One hidden reason why many people have high blood pressure is because of cholesterol blocking their blood vessels without them knowing. But green tea helps to cleanse the arteries and allow blood to flow freely without putting pressure on the heart. Green tea also works as a natural diuretic, meaning it helps to flush out excess salt and water from the body, which is one of the silent causes of high blood pressure. Research shows that drinking green tea every day can lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure within 3 to 4 weeks, and at the same time, protect the heart from damage caused by high blood pressure. To prepare this tea, get 1 green tea bag or 1 teaspoon of green tea leaves. Boil 1 cup of water, pour it over the green tea, and allow it to steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain it and drink. You can add honey or lemon juice to taste. For best results, drink 1 cup in the morning on an empty stomach and 1 cup before bedtime every day for at least 4 weeks, and your blood pressure will naturally start dropping without any side effects. Now let's talk about some foods that cause blood pressure to rise. 1. Salt. Salt is one of the biggest enemies when it comes to high blood pressure, and the reason is simple. Too much sodium makes your body retain excess water, which increases the volume of blood circulating in your system. The more blood volume you have, the higher the pressure inside your blood vessels, and this forces the heart to work harder to pump blood. Over time, this extra strain can lead to stiffening and narrowing of the arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney damage. What most people don't realize is that salt is hidden in many everyday foods. It's not just about the salt you add to your meals. Processed foods like canned foods, frozen meals, instant noodles, chips, and fast foods are loaded with hidden sodium. Even restaurant meals and packaged sauces contain dangerously high amounts of salt, making it easy to consume way more than your body needs. If you want to lower your blood pressure, you must reduce your salt intake. The best way to do this is by eating more fresh, whole foods and switching to natural seasonings like garlic, ginger, turmeric, and herbs instead of table salt. Also, make sure to check food labels for sodium content before buying packaged foods. A simple change in your salt intake can make a huge difference in your blood pressure levels. 2. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages, bacon, ham, hot dogs, corned beef, and deli meats are some of the worst foods for high blood pressure. The reason is that they are loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats, which can quickly raise blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease. These meats go through a curing or preserving process that involves adding high amounts of salt, nitrates, and preservatives, all of which contribute to water retention, artery damage, and increased blood pressure. The problem with processed meats is that many people eat them without realizing how much sodium they contain. For example, just 2 slices of bacon can contain more than half of your recommended daily sodium intake. Eating these meats regularly forces your body to hold on to extra fluid, increasing the pressure inside your blood vessels and making your heart work overtime. If you want to control your blood pressure, you must reduce or completely avoid processed meats. Instead, go for fresh, unprocessed meats like chicken, fish, turkey, or plant-based protein sources. If you must eat meat, choose the low-sodium versions and always pair them with potassium-rich foods like avocados, bananas, or leafy greens to help balance out the sodium effects. Making this simple change can help keep your blood pressure in check and protect your heart in the long run. 3. Sugary drinks and sodas. Many people think that only salty foods cause high blood pressure, But sugary drinks are just as dangerous. Drinks like sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, energy drinks, and sweetened teas can silently raise your blood pressure over time. The reason is that too much sugar in the body leads to insulin resistance, which damages blood vessels and makes them stiff and narrow, forcing the heart to pump harder. Studies have shown that people who drink just one sugary soda per day have a much higher risk of developing high blood pressure compared to those who don't. Another problem with sugary drinks is that they cause weight gain, and excess weight puts even more strain on the heart. The extra fat stored in the body increases inflammation, making the blood vessels less flexible and leading to a steady rise in blood pressure. Also, most sodas and energy drinks contain caffeine, which can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure by stimulating the nervous system. If you want to keep your blood pressure under control, you must cut down on sugary drinks. Instead, switch to water, herbal teas, fresh fruit juices without added sugar, or smoothies made with real fruits. Drinking enough water throughout the day can also help flush out excess sodium and keep your blood pressure in a healthy range. By making this small change, you'll protect your heart, improve your overall health, and naturally lower your blood pressure over time. 4. Fried and fast foods. If you love eating fried chicken, French fries, burgers, or other fast foods, you need to be careful because these foods are one of the biggest causes of high blood pressure. Fried and fast foods are loaded with trans fats, unhealthy oils, and excessive sodium, all of which damage blood vessels, increase cholesterol levels, and force the heart to work harder. The high amount of bad fats in these foods causes the arteries to become stiff and clogged, leading to a steady rise in blood pressure over time. One of the biggest dangers of fast food is that it contains hidden sodium, even if it doesn't taste salty. A single fast food meal, like a burger and fries, can contain more than double the recommended daily sodium intake. This forces the body to retain extra water, increasing blood volume and making the heart pump harder. Plus, most fast food is cooked in reused cooking oils, which release harmful compounds that cause inflammation and oxidative stress, two major factors that worsen high blood pressure. To protect your heart and keep your blood pressure under control, you should limit or avoid fried and fast foods as much as possible. Instead, choose home-cooked meals using healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil, and opt for grilled, baked, or steamed foods instead of deep-fried ones. Making this simple switch will not only help lower your blood pressure, but also improve your overall health and energy levels.